here on Card Sharks. And if you play your cards right, you can win $32,000. And now, here is the host of Card Sharks, Bob Eubank.
Thank you, John. Well, thank you. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Card Sharks. Nice to have you here today. Tell you where we're going to start out. We're going to start out by playing for the big money and also giving our champ a chance to win another new truck. He's already won one. He's won $10,713 in cash and car, and let's get him in here right now. Come on, Carl. He's our champion. How you doing, man? Get right over here, my friend. Very quickly, you won yourself some money, you won yourself a new truck, and now we're going to give you a chance to do it again. Tell us about Carl. What do you do?
I'm a wildlife photographer, and I've had the opportunity to go to a lot of different interesting exotic locations and had quite a number of different adventures.
What kind of adventures?
Being chased by certain animals or...
Oh, that kind of wildlife.
Yeah,
oh.
Yeah, that kind of wildlife.
I wasn't sure what kind of wildlife you had there. Yeah. Okay, well, tell you what. We're going to give you the opportunity to win a whole lot of money because we have two lovely dealers on Card Sharks. And here they are, Lacey Pemberton and Susanna Williams. Good morning, girls. How are you? Pay attention to me, Carl. Now, the lady's going to deal out a deck of cards you cut a little earlier. Keep in mind, you can change one card per line. Minimum bets are $50 each time, and you'll be playing with our money. So it's a nice way to start off our show by giving you the opportunity of winning some money. You got $200. Good luck to you, and here we go. First card of the day happens to be a king with 200.
I'm going to go 200 lower.
$200. All of it lower than the king, and it is $400.
I'm going to change that card with number 2.
Going to change with number 2. Lacey's got a new card for you. The 6 now turns into a 5, and you got $400.
I'm going to go 200 higher.
200 higher than the 5. It is 6 again. $600, Carl.
I'm going to go 200 higher.
200 higher again. Is it higher? You bet.
Okay.
800 up here, another 4. You got $1,200.
Okay, 1,200?
1,200.
Okay, I'm going to go 500 lower.
$500 lower than the jack. Queen's your card. Back to 700. Those jacks get you, don't they?
Yeah.
Okay, you got 700.
700?
700.
Okay, I'm going to go 500 lower.
500 lower again. Is it lower? Push. No win, no loss. Still 700.
Okay, I'm going to go 500 lower again.
Same bet. Is it lower than the queen? There you go.
All right.
Look at the face card. $1,200.
Okay.
Now, what are you going to do? You got 1,200. Rules say you have to bet at least 6 of it.
That jack stuck me last time, but I don't think it's going to do it again. How much do I have?
Yeah, $1,200.
Okay. I'm going to go... God. I'm going to go half of it higher.
Half of it higher?
Yeah.
Higher than the jack.
No. I'm sorry. Lower.
Okay,
lower.
I just want to make sure.
Lower.
Half of it lower than the jack. Is it? Whoa! You'd have been better off going higher, wouldn't you? Oh, those jacks, huh?
Oh, man.
That's okay. Brings you back down to $600, but added to what you've won so far, you're now at $11,313, which is not too bad. That includes a new truck, and now we're going to give you an opportunity to win another new truck. And Johnny's going to tell you about that truck. John?
Okay, Bob, it's the Toyota two-wheel drive standard bed truck. It comes equipped with all standard features, including a 4-speed manual transmission and California emission. Good luck, Carl.
All right, Carl. Last time you stepped up here and won a brand new truck, and we're going to give you the opportunity to do it again. We are very honored that in our studio audience all this week we have 10 Olympic gold medalists with us, and they've been with us all week long. So I'm going to ask you a question about our 10 Olympic gold medalists, and then we'll ask you to register your answer on the range board over there. So, Lacey, if I can have the question, please, hon. Thank you. Here we go, Carl. Before the show, we ask our 10 Olympic gold athletes, before your event, did you expect to win a gold medal? How many of these 10 athletes did expect to win a gold medal before their event? If you would, please go over there and place the marker on your answer. How many of them did? They expected to win a gold medal. What do you think, Carl? You're going to leave it right there. All right, he says 5 of them. If you're right, you win the truck. If you're off by 1, if it's 4 or 6, you win another $500. Actual number of these athletes who expected to win a gold medal is 8 of them expected to win the gold medal. It's all right. You're doing fine. You got $11,313, including a new truck. We'll be back in just a moment to meet a new challenger for our champion for Card Sharks. Hey, champ, it's time to meet a new challenger. And Esther, please come in here and join us. Hi, Esther.
Hi, Bob.
How you doing, kid?
Oh, I don't know. I can't feel or think or anything. I'm so excited.
Hey, well, I've been doing this show for a long time, and I can't feel or think either. So it's all right. Tell me about Esther.
Well, my name is Esther Mester.
Esther Mester.
Yes, it is.
I'm Bob the Slob.
Well, I married mine.
You married Mester.
Yeah, I did that.
So he's Mr. Mester.
He's Mr. Mester, wherever he is.
And you're Mr. Esther Mester.
Mrs.
Mrs.
Yes.
Esther Mester.
Yes. And I have 2 children.
What are their names?
Well, not Hester and Chester.
Thank you. I'm glad.
Deborah and Ron.
Well, okay. So you save them the embarrassment of Chester and Hester.
Yes,
Mester.
if they want to do it, let them do it to themselves. I'm not going to do it to them.
I agree with you. It's nice to have you with us, Esther
Thank you.
Mester. And we're going to start this game off. If you win 2 games, you know what happens. Stars and all of the excitement happens, all right? But first you have to win the 2 games. So we'll start off with a question from Carl. And this question involves, once again, our 10 Olympic gold medalists. So, gentlemen, again, thank you. Now, Carl. Before the show, we ask our 10 Olympic gold medalists, have you ever tried to impress a woman with your athletic abilities? How many of these 10 athletes have tried to impress a woman with their athletic abilities?
They're laughing pretty heavily over there.
Me too. You want to see me pole vault over the house, lady? I won't knock on your door. I'll just jump up to your room. Okay, Carl, what do you think?
I'd have to say 6.
6 of them have tried to impress a lady with their athletic ability. Esther, what do you think?
Well, if I was in their class, I'd sure try to impress a man with my abilities. So I'd say it was higher than that.
I think it's higher than that. The actual number of these athletes who have tried to impress a woman with their athletic abilities is 5 of them. No, it wasn't higher. It was lower. Okay, where are the 5 hot doggers? Come on. You guys. Henry was a boxer. I'm afraid to ask him. Bob, what'd you do?
Well, I have to admit, I did invite a lady to watch me pole vault one night, trying to impress her.
Wait, whoa. Stop right there. You invited a lady to watch you pole vault one night. You mean at your house?
No, at a competition.
Oh, at a competition. Oh, scared me to death. Okay.
Well, it worked very well. I ended up setting a world record that night. So
pole vaulting.
yes.
Yes.
And I guess she was duly impressed. Ended up marrying the lady.
Oh, you married her. How nice. Let me ask you a question, Bob. Let me ask you a question. Is she still impressed?
No, I guess it was only good for about 12 years. We're divorced.
Oh, you're divorced. She probably wanted a high jumper next.
You're terrible.
Okay, here we go. It's Carl. Carl, you ready?
Yeah, I'm
There's
ready.
the card. It's 3.
All right. We're going to go higher on that one. Come on.
Maybe she wanted a broad jumper. What is it?
Higher.
Higher. Okay, 7.
Okay. I still think it's going to be higher. I
Higher
got to
than
go
the
for
7.
it.
9.
Yeah. I'm going to freeze.
Freeze on that 9. Good. Okay. Thank you very much. And we will continue. Esther Mester.
Yes, sir.
This one is about married men. Do you know any?
Used to.
You mean you're not married to Mester anymore?
No.
Was he a pole vaulter?
No comment. No, he wasn't.
Okay. We surveyed 100 married men. We asked them, if you had to give up one thing for a month, which would it be? Your wife or your car? How many married men would give up their wife for a month?
I have never been stuck with a question before, but
Well, congratulations.
I think that when faced with that dilemma, no matter how much a man wouldn't like his wife, he would still give up the car. I can't imagine.
How many married
what a
men would give up their wife for a month?
I think that would be a really low number. I would say maybe 18.
18 out of 100.
Yes.
Okay. I've been to wife swapping. I swapped mine for a car. Just kidding. Carl?
Well, I would think it would depend on what kind of job the guy had. I mean, if he needed his car to, like, make money.
Don't be so logical, Carl.
Okay.
Is it higher or lower than 18? You know
It's got to be higher.
I think it is. The actual number of married men who would give up their wife for a month is 24. You're right, Carl. It was higher.
Okay.
Funny question. Change the 9?
Yeah, let's change it.
We'll do it. 9 now becomes a 5.
Yeah, okay. We're going higher.
Higher than the 5.
Yes.
7.
Bob, I feel good. I'm going to go higher.
Okay, if it's higher, you win
higher.
the game. Is it higher than the 7? It is.
Yes. Oh.
Bingo. Congratulations to you. Another $100 added to your total. Esther, the pressure is on, my dear.
You bet.
Okay, we're going to deal out the cards from the same deck, and we come back after these words. We'll start getting... Welcome back to Card Sharks. All right. We are ready to continue now. Carl, the next question is yours.
Okay.
Oh, this is a good question. Women's boxing is a new sport in this country. And indeed, there are already boxing matches between women. I knew they were mud wrestling. I didn't know they were boxing. So we surveyed 100 men, and we asked them, do you approve? Do you approve of women boxing? How many men do approve of women boxing,
Well,
Carl?
I haven't seen boxing. I've seen mud wrestling, and I've seen a few other kind of things. But I kind of like it. I mean, well,
You like what?
boxing, women boxing.
How do you know? You've never seen it.
Well, I've seen it, like a form of it, but I can't really go into it, so. I can't, I don't, okay. But I think that most of the guys wouldn't really approve of that, because I think, I'm just going to say about 30 guys.
Bail out,
okay?
Carl. Just give me a number.
About 30 guys.
Esther, what do you think about this, huh? You approve of women boxing?
Personally?
Yeah.
Well, personally, I don't care for boxing at all. I think it's a very violent sport, and it should be banned. That's what I think.
You know who's sitting down there in the front row?
I don't
The guy
really
that
care.
beat Michael Tyson in the Olympics.
I think...
He will come up here and grab your husband and whip him.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
It is.
That's good. Yeah. Go for it. That's good. Yeah.
He'll make a mess of Mester, I'll tell you. Higher or lower than 30 here, Esther?
Higher, unfortunately.
Higher,
I think men
okay.
will go for it.
Actual number of men who approve of women boxing is 44. You're right, Esther. It was higher. Okay. All right, Esther, look what I got. There's a deuce for you.
Whoa, higher.
Higher. Oh, Esther. Good grief,
that's
Charlie Brown. Carl, free chance, 3.
All right. We're going higher.
Higher, 10.
We're going to go lower.
Pardon me again?
Lower.
Lower than the
Yeah.
10. 6.
Yeah. Going to go higher.
Higher, 9. What are you going to do, Carl? Freeze? He's going to freeze in the old 9. No guts, no glory. One card away from winning the championship. Will it happen? Esther, the pressure is on you, my dear.
Do you have to keep saying that?
Well, no, I'm sorry. Just trying to let you know here.
Okay.
We surveyed 100 women who are top business executives, and we asked them, if you could choose just one for your daughter, would you rather she become an executive or marry one? How many women executives would rather their daughter become an executive themselves?
Well, I happen to have a daughter who is definitely executive material and well on her way to becoming one. And speaking as a mother, personally, I would rather have her become an executive, because then she also can marry one if she chooses to. And if she marries an executive before she becomes one, he probably wouldn't want her to be one. Because I was married to an executive, and they have pretty big egos. They don't want their wives to be anything.
Where is Mr. Mester?
Oh, I couldn't say.
What do you
He's
mean?
nearby. He lives in the valley.
Oh, are you friends?
What do you think?
I think you invited the boxer up here to whip him. I guess not. Okay, how
No,
many
we're
women
friends.
executives rather their daughter become an executive themselves?
It would probably be a pretty middle number, about 53.
53. That is pretty middle, all right. Okay, Carl, higher or lower than 53?
I'm going to say higher.
A little higher. Actual
Yeah.
number of women executives who would rather their daughter become an executive is 74 of them.
Yeah.
Yes, it was.
All right.
What are you going to do, Carl? Change the 9?
I'm going to change it.
Let's do it. The 9 will now become an 8, Carl.
You know, I think it's going to be higher.
If it's higher, you're the champ again, is it? No. Esther, you're still alive, honey.
I guess so.
Here we go. Catching up to do.
Higher.
Higher it is.
Lower.
Lower it is.
Higher.
Higher it is.
Lower.
To win the game. No. Back to the old base card. Well, I'll be darned. Hey, we'll be back in just a moment to continue. Don't go away.
The game at gsn.com.
Welcome back to Card Sharks. We're going to find out who our champion is going to be. Will it be Esther? Will it be Carl? Let's go on to another question. And Carl, this question once again involves our 10 American athletes who have won a gold medal in the Olympics. And there they are. Here's the question. Before the show, we asked our 10 Olympic gold medalists, did anyone try to talk you out of trying out for the Olympics? How many of these 10 athletes said someone did try to talk them out of trying out for the Olympics?
Yeah, that's a hard road. I got to say quite a few of them would. I'd say 6.
6 of them. Let's see what the lady says. Esther?
I think it's even higher than that.
Think it's higher?
Yes.
The actual number of these athletes who said someone tried to talk them out of trying out for the Olympics is 3 of them. Only 3. No, not higher, it was lower. Oh, interesting. Which 3 of you? Raise your hand if you would, please. Okay. Paul, who was trying to talk you out of it and why?
Well, I smashed my back when I was a freshman in college at Stanford and had a back operation at the end of my freshman year and took about 9 months recuperating, and I went to a specialist in San Francisco before I started training and asked him if he thought I should train, and he suggested to me that because of the injury that it would be wrong to do it and that I would probably never competitively swim again in my lifetime. And it was the best thing that was ever said to me because I went on to Rome, got a gold medal, and came back and put it on his desk later on that year.
Way to go. All right. Thank you very much. Oh, those doctors, huh? All right, Carl, change the 8.
All right, yeah, I'm going to change that 8.
Let's try. 8 now becomes a deuce.
Yes. Higher. Oh.
If it's higher, you're the champ. And you are.
All right. Woo. Thank you very much.
Esther, thank you very much. We have nice
Thank you,
prizes.
Bob.
You're a nice lady. We'll see you some other time. Come on, Carl.
All right.
Right over here. We're going to do it again.
This time, no jacks.
Okay, yeah, the jacks have really messed you up in the past, haven't they? Okay, I'll keep in mind now that you cut this deck of cards a little earlier, and you know all the rules over here. After we give you a chance to win all that money, we'll give you another opportunity to win that little truck back there. So the ladies are going to start dealing out the cards sometime today, and just kidding. Remember, you can change 1 card per line. Minimum bets are $50 each time, and let's give him some of our money to bet with. Can we do that? Okay, you got the $200. Good luck to you, Carl, and here we go.
Okay.
All right, with $200, your first card is a queen.
Okay, we're going to go 150 lower.
150 lower than the queen.
Yeah.
7 is it. 2,
Okay, I'm gonna
make it
change that
350.
card.
Change it. Which
Change
one?
it to number 2.
Number 2. Okay. 7 is now an ace. How's
All
that?
right. We're going to go all of it lower.
All of it lower than the ace. 10.
All
You got
right.
700.
Okay, I'm going to go 400 lower.
400 lower than the 10. Deuce
Yes.
is yours. 1100 up
Okay.
here. 400. You now have $1,500.
Okay. All of it higher.
All of it higher than the deuce.
Yeah.
7 again.
Okay.
3,000.
Change that card with number 1.
Number 1. Got $3,000, and the 7 is now. Oh! The jack.
How much do I have?
You have $3,000.
Okay. I'm going to go 1,000 lower.
1,000 lower than the jack. Yeah, there you go. You broke the spell.
Okay.
4,000.
I'm going to go 2,000 higher.
2,000 higher. Yes,
Yes.
it is. Just
Okay.
barely. 5 is the card. Player change.
I'm going to change that card.
Sure, why not? Get rid of the 5. Let's see what Lacey has. The 5 becomes a
Yes.
king.
Okay.
You got $6,000,
Okay.
Carl.
I'm going to go all of it lower.
Oh, boy. Go for the gusto.
All of it.
All of it. Lower than the
Come on,
king.
come on.
Yeah.
Yes! Yes! All right.
$12,000.
Thank you very much.
Including the truck, you're now at $23,513 cash in car, and we'll be right back right after this.
That was a good one.
Back to Card Sharks. We're going to give Carl a chance to win a new truck, and you know how we do this. I'll ask you a question about our 10 Olympic gold medal athletes down there, then I'll ask you to register your answer on our range board. So Lacey has the question, and good luck to you, Carl. Before the show, we asked these 10 Olympic gold medalists, did being an Olympic gold medalist make you a millionaire? How many of these 10 athletes said being an Olympic gold medalist has made them a millionaire? Go, if you would, please, place the marker on your answer, and he says the answer is going to be 1. If you're right, you win the truck. If you're off by 1, if it's 0 or 2, you win another $500. The actual number of these athletes who said being an Olympic gold medalist has made them a millionaire is 4 of them. Oh, hey, but that's all right. You still have $23,513 in cash and a new car. And you're still our champion. When we meet next time, well, we're going to give you a chance to do it all over again. So, ladies, join me, if you would, please, for Susanna Williams, Lacey Pemberton, Johnny Gilbert and the gang. I'm Bob Eubanks saying thanks to our 10 Olympic gold medalists. They'll be back with us next time. We hope you will be, too. So long, everybody, from Card Shark.
This Labor Day weekend, there's only one destination that is truly amazing. The Amazing Race Marathon on GSN. Follow contestants from the beginning in Africa to the exciting finale in New York. Travel millions of miles in 13 hours.
This is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
Watch the conclusion of the Amazing Race Season 1 Marathon tonight from 5 to midnight, only on GSN, the network for games.